That's very close.
Hello.
Are you going to do it to everyone?
Oh,
Hello.
yes. Hello. Hello. Oh, you got slobber on the.
Uh-oh.
You got no slobber. Hello. Oh, she's like, nope, I'm out.
She's like, that's too close.
Let's get that out of there.
Hi, kids. Oh my goodness.
All right. This is another day of we don't know what we're going to be talking about, and it should be interesting or not interesting.
I was going to say.
Very boring. Yeah. Something.
All right.
It was the first day of. Yesterday was our last day of the 2-week challenge.
Yes.
2-week challenge plus 4 days.
Plus 4 days.
Yeah.
Because I got some, well, weekend and then a couple bonus days.
Yeah. So today was the first day of not doing the challenge, and you were working.
I went back to work and got through all my emails. That's always the best thing when you're off for a couple weeks, all of the emails that you get.
Yep. And I was just doing some random things today. So yesterday we processed 4 roosters.
2 were mean and 2 we didn't need.
Right. And so we finished late last night, actually late last night.
It was
6:30, but it was dark because of the time, or the clocks moving forward, backwards.
Fall backwards.
Fall backwards. So this morning I finished up, because what we did is we ended up eviscerating, putting them in a cold bath, and then this morning I bagged them and put them in the freezer, bagged and tagged and put them in the freezer, and then did some cleanup on all of the stuff, which some of it's still out there. So at the end of this, Katie and I are going to be putting some more things away, like the table and stuff. I didn't want to try to do that myself.
Yeah, and we were gonna put the boys into chicken grind, but they were pretty lean. There wasn't a lot of excess meat or fat on them, so we just decided to keep them whole.
Yeah.
And bag them, and so we'll just make them. We had a rooster for dinner a couple nights ago, right before we processed roosters, ironically enough, and just did it as slow cooker, and it fell apart. It was delicious. So we're totally I'll just probably cook them all like that. It wouldn't have been able to tell it was a rooster or a very lean bird. It ended up really good, and then I made some soup out of it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Good and tasty. We ended up having it for lunch the day of processing, because we didn't know we were going to process that day. We just kind of spur of the moment, hey, let's just get them done.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, let's, I don't know.
I'm not fine with it.
Yeah, I was kind of grossed out by it. But this is the first time. I'm going to change and just kind of show you what's going on over here. Betty Jane and the chicks are out and about doing their thing.
Betty and the chicks.
The only thing I'm trying to do is keep them from going beyond the fence line. Yep, the no man's land at this point.
Yeah.
But
bad things happen in the forest to little birds.
Yeah. So she's having fun. The chicks are definitely having lots of fun.
Yep. We've now got 3 of our 4 AV2 or of our 5.
Yeah.
Are completely empty and ready to be put away for the winter, hopefully.
And so it's just Betty Jane and the chicks there, and then Coach all by herself in the back. But
she'll get put in with the rest of the Cochins when we do the move. She was with Blue, and Blue is a very mean.
Blue is a jerk.
He was a very mean rooster.
He was a very mean rooster.
I think he's the first one we've had that both of us were like, no, there's no redeeming qualities.
He was a pretty bird, a very good looking bird, but he was not a nice bird at all. So he was one of the 4 that we processed last night. So I was gonna say that last night's processing of the birds was the first time it was kind of hard for me to process the bird. All the other birds that he's sniffing something. All the other birds that I've processed before, like there's been very little relationship, I guess.
I smell something weird too, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just smell something off, and this is where Levi ran over to, and the birds made
Where is Levi,
noise.
by the way?
I don't know. He
never did make it back, did he?
He did.
Oh, he's back over there.
Yeah, he's back over there. Sorry.
Yeah, so this was just a different, because I actually spent time with the birds.
A little more emotional.
Yeah, so it was a little harder to do. Still got done with it and stuff, but it was not like all of the others that I have done.
Yeah.
So.
And it's never it's never something we enjoy doing, but
right.
Usually it's a much more detached process.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Where mentally it's like, it doesn't matter if we name the birds or not. That honestly has nothing to do with it. I know a lot of people say don't name your animals, but it's a mindset of this animal came to our property for food, and it doesn't matter if it has a name or not. We know in our heads and our hearts it's always going to be food. So like the pigs, they have names, but they will be processed as well. They won't stay as pets. So it's just one of those things where it's you just really have to get in the right mindset to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But
in
the case of these 4 roosters, they didn't come onto the homestead knowing that they were going to be food necessarily. At least not in my mind, they weren't.
Yeah, these ones were because one attacked you.
Yes.
One was just mean.
Yes.
And then the other 2 were just way too rough on our hens.
Right.
And so it's like,
and just too big.
You just have to make those decisions where it's like, what is the purpose and intent of having these chickens? And if they're not, going towards that purpose or helping you,
right,
then, I did try to offer them up to people, being very transparent that, Blue is a jerk.
Yeah, but he'd be a good protection rooster.
Fabulous if you had a large flock of hens.
Yes.
As long as you didn't need to be near them because he wouldn't let you. But, hey ladies.
I walked up here because I wanted to show you that we have the sheep doing free ranging again. We do have a paddock set up for them, but they've eaten through the paddock. And so that's where they spend the night, is they go in the paddock at night. But I let them free range during the day because as the end of grass season is here, we're trying to allow them to get as much as they can before the grass does go away. And moving them every few days, we're limiting their ability to do that. And so we figure we might as well just let them free range. We don't have any plants or any vegetables or any gardens for them to get into.
That's not fenced.
Yeah. So there's really nothing. Well, yeah, we have
just the potatoes, but it's fenced.
Yeah. And I guess the blueberry bushes.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they now can free roam and do what they need to do. And then I put them up at night and let them out in the morning. They seem to like it. Oh, that's so cute. Remember when Levi was afraid of the sheep?
I do. He's coming around. He's cleaning them.
Oh, she likes it.
Yep, she's like, okay.
Okay, then there's that. So, what was I going to say? I was going to say, I don't remember. Okay. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I don't know where you were going either. So with the sheep, we've gotten a couple questions on what is our intent and purpose of these sheep. Are they pets? Are they food? What are they? And to be honest, we got them to clear the land and to be food. However, there's only 2 of us, and so we're not going to process all 4 of them, and they are, herd and pack animals. So we would like to expand the pack, whether breeding these girls or adding some additional ones. We don't want to get a male. We want to rent a male, or potentially, have lambs. We know we have to, learn a little bit about what to do and make sure we're completely ready, because when you're lambing, you need a little bit more of a setup to make sure that the babies are okay, which we understand all of that. It's just kind of figuring out the right timing. We didn't make the timing work this year. We had a ram lined up and then it fell through. So we're gonna go ahead and hold off on breeding them this year, but do some more research and hope to breed them next winter. And for the babies, whether or not we sell them or keep them, that'll just depend, or have them for food. It'll just kind of depend on, where we're at that time. So just wanted to kind of answer that because we get a lot of questions about the Golden Girls and what our intent for them was originally. I think originally it was food and help clearing the land.
Yes.
And now it's a little bit more. Since they're a little older, we'll probably keep them. I was always saying that I'd be okay with Blanche and Sophia, the ones that have the hair on their back that they don't fully shed off. I'd be okay with those two going to freezer. Yeah. Just because I don't really like their temperaments as much, yeah. But what is it, Rose and Dorothy, the ones, these two over there, yeah, they are great. They're really super sweet. Rose is a little bit more skittish, yeah, doesn't like to be pet. But Dorothy is super sweet. Like she's a sweetie. Yep. She's very nice. We like her. And she likes us. Yep. She's like, oh, the head rubs. I like the head rubs. Keep doing that to me. Oh, all the doggies. Oh, didn't like the ears. Yeah. But yeah. So we'll kind of see how it goes this next year and whether or not what we decide, I guess, to do with them. But we bought them from somebody. They were getting ready to go on a trailer the very next day to be processed. So they've had an extra whole year here with us. Yeah, I think they've been here longer than we anticipated. But, that's okay. Same with the pigs. The pigs definitely, but I think underestimated how much meat all four would be. And, we kind of feel like we processed the wrong two first. Yes. Unfortunately, or we wish we would have processed one of each. Yeah, I think we could have gone, so we did Miney and Mo. Yep. Miney and Mo about a year ago. Mo was super sweet. Such a sweet We really liked Mo. Yep. He could have stayed. Yeah. We should have kept him. And then we should have got rid of Meanie. And then, now we have Eenie and Meanie. Meanie is the big one. And he's a nice pig. Yeah. But Eenie is super sweet. Yeah. She's the vocal, or he's the vocal one and comes up. And so we got rid of the wrong two. And plus it would have been nice to have the reason we got rid of the wrong two is because of how good the other two were with foraging and digging up and clearing land. These ones aren't as good doing that. Right. Yeah. We got rid of the wrong two in terms of breed. We got rid of the wrong two in terms of temperament. Yeah. So it should have been one of each. Should have been Miney and Meanie. Yeah. But hindsight, right? Yeah. At that point, Meanie and Eenie were both super sweet, and so was Mo. Miney was the only one that was a jerk. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just one of those where it's like, but we weren't sure if we could introduce Mo with Eenie and Meanie and they'd all be okay because they had been separated. We didn't separate them, yeah. And we separated them because Miney bit Enie's foot. Toe. Eenie, Meenie, Miney by his toe. Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo, catch a piggy by the toe. Okay. That's just too hard to do. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so lessons learned, It's our first year of doing this, and there's lots of things we don't know. Now there's lots of things we do know, but still lots of things we don't know. Yep. We don't know what we don't know. Yep. But now we definitely know what we didn't know. And that makes sense. Yeah, we just, as long as we're learning from what we've, learned this year. Yep. That's what's important. We're okay making mistakes, and we'll be completely transparent that we're not perfect at doing this, and we're by no means experts, and that's okay. Nope, not even close. But we don't claim to be. We just, I think we're just making sure everyone's well taken care of. And Kinsley May, come here. Let's just close that. Good girl. What a good girl. Oh, so, and these ones I think that might be it for today. What do you think, honey? Yes, I think so. I think, we're kind of just day one back off the weekend, and oops, I don't know how this got twisted so bad. There we go.
I think you have to twist one more.
One more?
I think so.
It got twisted twice. Okay, there we go. There it is. All right.
I did this last night, and this morning they were out.
Oh, yeah. It was more, I thought, for my peace of mind, because I redid it, but we didn't put a thing on it so they can push out of it easily.
And it'll fall over and whatever, but it's okay.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yep.
It's okay. It's just one of those where it's like
it's just,
a little extra deterrent.
It's to keep Kinsley out.
There you go. It's just to keep Kinsley out. Hi, pretty girl. Because you like to eat all the baby food. All right. Well, cool.
Yep. Another day tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Probably just more general cleanup, kind of decompressing from the 2-week challenge, because it was a go, 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 no day off.
Yeah.
We got a lot done, which is great.
Yeah.
But kind of a slow transition back into work.
Yeah. I wish I could say the same. Today was a nice, easy transition. It was no meetings really, and just a lot of emails and getting caught up, making sure I didn't miss anything while I was out. And there was only one major thing that happened and was able to get that resolved. So nothing too crazy, but tomorrow I have 5 hours of back-to-back meetings. Yeah. So day 2, I'm already back in it.
Fun. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys watching.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What do you think, Levi? Are you ready for dinner? You a hungry boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the best spot?
That's one way of doing it.
He's like, okay, just put my bowl down.
You hungry there, Winston boy? Kinsley, you hungry? They're not very reactive.
You want dinner?
I know they are.
Oh, there she goes. There she goes.